Of how to use. So you've got the main switch here, mode, boiler off, summer, so that'll be hot water only.
Yes, okay.
And obviously winter, heating and hot water. Temperature of the central heating. So if you turn this dial, it shows you what you're setting the temperature to.
Yeah.
So it's set to roughly about, on the Eco, 68 degrees centigrade. So that's the radiators to touch, not the air temperature.
Yeah.
Hot water, that's been set to, so if you turn the dial, it's been set to around 50 degrees, which is probably about right. Okay?
Yeah.
We've got our pressure gauge here. So probably slightly a bit on the high side, but normally you're going to pressurize that when it's cold, which it is at the moment, to about 1.5 bar. Okay. And so that's probably the most important thing, because once this is set up, you shouldn't really need to change it, and you shouldn't need to turn this back to summer. You can just turn off on the room thermostat. Okay. But if you do want to, you can just turn that off, and then you don't have to mess around with the room thermostat. So again, might be an idea to do that. Obviously all the instructions are in there. Okay. So to repressurize, you've got two little taps underneath, and they're here. Okay. So to repressurize, you turn these two blue taps, and it's forward. And I think it's, and pressure's then going in. Okay. We're going to turn them both off because we've got enough pressure in. But
and so what can you see? The pressure is going in the dial.
The gauge will go up.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So that's what you do there. You lift that lever up, forward, and this one forward.
Okay.
From there to there. Okay. The only other thing, the system's very clean anyway. So I'd probably say don't get the tenants to mess around with this. It's a filter to protect the new boiler. But basically you pull the magnet out the top, and then you unscrew the cap, and you drain out the water from here. But as I said, you do this when it's off. And because I know the system's very clean, I'd probably say don't, don't mess around with it.
And how often do we need to do this?
That's what I would say not to. It'll be done every year when we come in and actually look at it. Okay. So literally, as I say, there's enough pressure in there now anyway. So you don't need to mess around with that.
And what are these wires at the back? These two wires. That's boiler wires, is it?
Yes. One's the on-off from the boiler, and one's the room thermostat coming back into it. Okay. And the combi mate was there already, so just that was just connected back onto the combination. Combi mate on there. Okay.
And how about these two buttons here in the main button there?
Sorry. Right. So you've got hot water. So you can just we'll go to menu. Super efficiency level. You've just got, what else we got? Service phone number, change service phone number, fault history, so you can see what faults it's had. Gives you fault help, vent system, which is allowing it to get rid of any air in the system, but again, nothing. This is probably more sensor readings, pump, maximum flow, minimum rate. It's probably more for us than anything else. Okay. Pump modulation, outside sensor, slight freeway position. So it's more really for us than anything else. But it's got a hot water preheat, and we've turned that off.
What does that mean?
It means it periodically warms itself up. But it's such a small distance to run to the taps, there's no point really. The boiler will come on, it could come on during the night and things, and we just find people moan about it and stuff, so we normally leave the preheats off on there.
So that means like it keeps switching on its own.
To heat the heat exchanger up so that you get that hot water a few seconds quicker, basically. But not really, I don't think worth it.
If that is preheat on, that means
so if you press it now, that's preheat on. The boiler will fire itself up and warm up.
When the water turns on?
No, anytime it cools itself down, it'll keep warming up.
And it's not energy efficient that way.
I don't think it's as energy efficient, no.
Okay.
So we normally leave it in the off position on there.
Preheat off. Okay.
Okay. Right, so that's the boiler.
Okay.
I don't want this basically. Must be another way of getting that lid up. So you can see now, radiator's on,
Yep.
flame lit. And if we turn a tap on now, this one will light up
Okay.
with the flame on it. Okay?
Yep.
So that's